And we're live! Hi guys, it's tutorial day! Woo, 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 woo. I have not done one of these in forever. So, go to go to Fabtastic right now. Go, JEANA488h.tumblr.com. Go click on the sidebar that says tutorial products. And that has absolutely everything we're going to be using for this tutorial. You can either print it out or you can pause the video when it's done and kind of like go back, and because that's kind of how I do it. Like when I watch a video to like know what I need or see how something's being done, I'll watch the first thing and then I'll do it myself. I'll pause it and then do it. And then I'll watch the next thing, make sure I have either that color or a dupe for that, and then pause it. So do it how you want. Doesn't matter. But everything is on FabGab, which is, again, JEANA48h.tumblr.com. And it has everything that I'm using. I was so excited about the Pur Minerals thing that some of the items I realized that weren't pure. There was like two that weren't Pur Minerals. They're actually Beauty for Real, and they're fantastic. That red lip cream, yeah, that was Beauty for Real. Holy moly! So this is how I'm going to do it this time. And it's not how I did it last time, and I think this is how we should do it. So if you have the Beauty for Real lip, not the lip cream, but the because I already moisturized my lips, but now I kind of, because like they've already, with putting makeup on and all that, they've kind of dried out some. So rather than putting on like a what you call it, like a lip balm or something, I'm gonna put that lip gloss because it is pretty clear. And I did use it with that last tutorial because we are going to be putting lip liner on and all that good stuff. And the way I list everything, if you look at the tutorial, it has the picture and then it's got the little name, Pur Minerals tutorial preview, blah, 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 or whatever. And in the way that I have it listed is the way that in number of ways where I use products. So it'll say, number one, I'm priming my face with this and this. And even with the eyeshadows, it's because they're numbered. So it'll say like Pur Minerals, beauty palette number this, and that's the one I'm using first. So if you do print that out and you do have this palette, or you want to kind of go back and forth between the video and, my blog, that page, you can kind of go, okay, now I need number this. Okay, now I need this. And it's just really, I find that when I do that, it probably is really helpful. And that's why I like to do the tube. I know I'm going on. I should just get started, but I just want to explain this real quick. Reason I do it the way I do it. I kind of like doing that little preview where it's like, okay, I came up with a look. I really like it. I'm going to show it. This is the tutorial we're going to do. You like it? In a couple days, we'll do it. And I will put everything you're going to need on my blog so that you can go you can print it out, a list of everything I used and in the order I used it. So that's why I do it like that, rather than like, so yeah, here's my tutorial, and if you want to find out what I use, go down here, because there's been times I've gone to sites that I'm like, oh, this is like a good site, and I can't find their list of products that they're saying that they have. So, all right, let's get some of this stuff on. Let's not overdo it because we just want to kind of plump up our lips and just moisturize them while we do our eyes, so that when we put the lip liner on, the lip liner shows. So you can just, doesn't have to be a ton. So there, put it on. I mean, you can just smack them together at this point because we're really using it as like a little mini plumper and some moisture. So, because you've already done your foundation and all that, and we're going to do the eyes, unless you're starting with the eyes, and then you see what I get. Okay, so as you can see, this whole eye is done. The only thing I have left to do on this side that I'll do, because I like to do it last, is cleaning up, which I didn't tell you about in the video, but I always take a, and right now, because this is what I have, a Maybelline apparently has a really good liquid little concealer, but I'll put this under my eyes and I clean it up, and not only does it clean up, it brightens after, you'll see when we're done, and then I will then take my Lorac Perfectly Lit and do my face. So let's bust out our palette, and I'll tell you what brush to use just in case like you don't want to go to the blog and doodly do. I'm gonna take this out. I actually used this today. I used this from my inner because I was like, I want to use something for that, something a little better for the inner. So we're gonna go in with that Kirkland, and it's listed exactly how the order and brushes I used. And like get a paper towel, so like, because like stuff gets mixed, so you might want to like wipe it off. Like I've already used this and it's got other colors on it. So we're going to take the Kirkland, it's kind of like a small dome brush, but it's a little on the stiff side, and we are going in with number 10. Number 10 right here. It's kind of a brownish, bronzy color. And we're going to dip it. Not too much because it's pretty potent. And this is going to start our crease. And like I've said before, I have started to really love doing the crease first. For some reason, it's like I can get the crease all done and pretty, and then boom, do the lid, and it just, for some reason, has been turning out better when I do it like that. So let me get my little mirror. Actually, I can do it. You guys can see. And you can see that it's not, like, much. You know, it's pretty small. But it also depends on how much space you have from here to here. I have a ton. So I try to get, like, I'd even like to get it higher than that. Because, like, when I'm blending, I'm trying to blend it up as high as I possibly can. But if you don't have a bunch of space, then a small brush like this, you only would have to use this. And, like, really, like, right now with the darker color, because I always like to do a darker color first and then, like, a lighter color on top and blend it and then blend up. But you don't have to do that. That's just how I do it. So it's almost like I'm drawing right now like a little line in the crease, and I do kind of go like towards the outer part too, because if you look, then it kind of gives you that almost like an outer V, weird, but it's super drastic, and you can still see like the winged liner and everything, and it's just kind of like doing an outer V type, like a smoky thing before you put your liner on. I don't know. I'm weird. That's just how I've been doing it. So bear with me. But you can do it however you want. And that's the beauty of beauty. And I got one package that I do need to open. And then I've gotten one of them because it's from Target. So I'll be doing some more videos today in a little bit with goodies that I've gotten. So, yeah. So wipe it off. I mean, I don't know if I'll go back in with this brush or not, but I was just in case. So now we're going to go in with the medium, the Sonia Kashuk, however you want to say it. And this is kind of like, it's still a little stiff, but it's a little bit more fluffy. So it's like medium stiff and medium size. And I like to use this when I start to go up. It's almost like I go from the smallest to the biggest brush as I'm doing my crease. And so then you like, it's good to do a lighter color on top of it. So I used number 12, which kind of looks like a goldish, like it's like we went from like this dark bronze to now we're going to do this number, it's number 13, my bad. And just a little bit. If you need to add more, you can always add more. It's not like a crime to only use what we have on our brush. And now is where I kind of do circle motions, and I try to start moving it up. Because that, if you can see, it also starts to lighten the color underneath it. And it kind of starts to give that smoky effect that we all love and try to get. And we're like, how do we do it? And it's actually, I have a harder time with trying to get my stinking cat eye perfect than I do now with like getting the smokiness. Like with like right here, you can just kind of like, don't go like in, because we're going to put that top color on, but and it looks way darker on camera. Like, you see how light that looks? Trust me, we'll get that light. Or if you want it to be more dramatic, you can keep it more dramatic. Totally up to you. Totally up to you, guys. This is why I love it. You don't have to do it the exact same way I do. You can use the same techniques, but you can do whatever colors you want, and you can do it however you want to do it. I'm just here to try to help to guide you, you know, just to help, a little help to guide us along. I didn't know how to do any of this stuff before I started watching, you know, my little channel that I watched for many, many years, and I'm still learning stuff all the time. Because you should always continue to learn. And if I could, I'd be in cosmetology school right now. I would love to go. Holy moly. So just keep, I mean, I know this, like, that's why I try to do, like, the other side as much finished as possible, because I don't have any way to, like, shorten this. So I'm really sorry about how long these are. Okay, so I'm going to stop right there, at least with that, because we're going to, now we're going to take our MAC, if you have one, or you can just get a large, fluffy dome brush. You want to get like a, where'd it go? It's right there. Why did I put it there? So like your large, soft, like super uber soft, fluffy dome brush. 224 by MAC, and I'm going in with numero dos. Numero dos is right here, and I'm going to put some, because this is going to go under the eyebrow. What you want is a color that's closest to your skin tone. So you don't have to do number 2. If you need to go darker, go darker. And then I'm just kind of start, and I even like go into the crease, because this is how I really soften that, and I already did it on this eye, and I had to like wipe this brush off as much as I could, so I wasn't putting a bunch of brown up in here. So you just take that, and I mean really, and then you can blend up when you're blending it. So, but unless you have, like I've said before, if you don't have as much space as I do, just kind of windshield. But I've got like all this space that like I want to get color on, and I want to try to get it. I want to try to get it as high as I can get it without looking crazy. So that's kind of what I'm going for. So I'm just kind of like windshielding it, and I'm kind of twirling it. So you see how it's already softened up? Yeah, this is the brush that does it. If there's any brush that you need, it's a MAC 224. If you're ever going to buy an expensive brush, just get this one. You can find cheaper versions of everything else, but this is the brush that you must own. This is like save it. They're like 24 bucks. So like if you have to save up 24 bucks to like go get this brush, save it up. Because I recommend this. I have 2 MAC brushes. That's all I have, 2 MAC brushes. And I don't know what the heck I would do without this brush. I would never do makeup. Never. I would have never even started without this stinking brush. So I'm going to wipe it off because I am going to use it later. It's like multi-purpose for I love you. Ah! Sorry. Now we're going to do our lid. So I'm taking, this one doesn't have a name, so that's why on the little list it just says flat shader brush. This is, I think it's $2.19 for Max, but for at Mac, I think it's number $2.19. I don't know, but this is literally like the best eyeshadow like for your lid that I've ever found. It's like perfect shape to my lid. It's just perfect. So I'm going in with number 9, that magic number. So we're gonna take this number 9, which is kind of like a golden color, kind of like a goldy. See, it's kind of goldish. Yes, gorgeous. Looks like a pigment, but it's not. So you want to make sure that you get, because we're gonna pat. We do not swipe on our lids, no, unless we're going for a different type of look. Right now we're going to pat, and we're going to do it twice, because I like lots of color on the lid. You take it, you start wherever you like, and you don't go over the crease, just go to the crease, just the lid. Don't go past the lid, just take it, patty, pat, pat. You see how I'm patty, patting? Yes, none of, and like, unless we're doing something else, don't do any of this. Just pat, patty, pat, pat, tappy, tap, tap, tap it in. Just tap it in, pat it on. Just pat it on. See, already? And now we're going to do it again, because I like the lid to be like, BAM! Look at all that color on that lid. BAM! Then you get to take pictures, and you're like, I'm so gorgeous. So, let's, like, seriously, I'm like the same amount. I'm gonna bam it up. Bam! Bam! Yes. I had gone somewhere and stayed the night. One of the people there I didn't really know, and I had gone during a day that I had done a video, so I had like a lot of makeup on, kind of like I do now. Actually, I had a little bit more on. My face was a bit darker. And the next day, or like night, or the next day, or whenever she saw me without my makeup, she's like, "You're so pretty without your makeup on." And I'm like, what are you talking about? You're so pretty. And I was just like, well, thank you, but I totally disagree. Look at how rosy you are. Yeah, I know. It's called rosacea. It's like all red. I have to use lots of concealers and primers and all this stuff to try to get rid of it. Ugh. But I was just like, if that's what she thinks, God bless her. Because I feel like I am two different people when with and without makeup. Like without makeup, I'm like I feel like I look like a toad. But then I put the makeup on and it's like, oh, there's my confidence. I know I found it. Dang it, I need to move that. Move. Okay, so now, and I don't know why I decided to use this brush. I just did. So we've got like the lids pretty much done. And this is what we're gonna have some fun with. So it's best to use a pencil brush. I advise using a pencil brush, but this is the brush I had at the time. It's kind of like that brush I was just using, but like way, way smaller. You see? See how much bigger it gets the closer it gets to the camera? But it's actually wildly small. So we're going in with number 16. Oh, that's my age. Mentally. And actually kind of pack it on. So if you're using a brush like this, kind of pack it on there. So that you can really get some color under your eye. Because it's, like I said, better to use a pencil brush. Yes, I blow a lot on eyeshadows. So just go right under, and with this one, because it's dark, I'm going to go actually all the way to where my lashes stop. So that's where my lashes stop right there. I'm even going to kind of like go on the flat side so it'll come out, like see how much darker it is. And then I'll use the other side. And it gives it more of a smoky look. That look right? Yeah, that looks good. So yeah, I stop like right there. Yeah. Because once you get that mascara on and stuff, you don't want like all the way to the, and like if you're unless you're gonna do like a really gorgeous like Arabic style gorgeous, like where it's like black all the way. Oh yeah, I love doing those. I've done one. So if you go to my channel here and look at my playlist and where my tutorials are, there is a Arabic inspired look with like a twist on it that I did, and it was so much fun. So you guys can look at those. And then you can actually go to my blog and you'll find, if you go to the where I have all my tutorial products, you will find for every tutorial I've done all the products I've used. So you can, and that's like how I'm going to do it on the website too when I get that website up. So I wipe this brush off and wipe it off good because that color was dark. But we're going in now with number 15, which is like this really awesome blue color. I know, blue. Blue. But it's kind of like a bluishy, purpley, tilly, I don't know. But it's pretty. Kind of purpley blue. I think I might be a little bit colorblind, which kind of sucks. My husband's even asked because I'll be like, oh, look at that pretty blue thing. And he's like, unless he's the one that's colorblind, because he's like, that's not blue. That's this or that. I'm like, looks blue. But of course, like if I told him, like the sky's blue, if I told him the sky is blue and he didn't agree, he'd be like, no, it's green. That's just, he's a husband. That's how they are. So, yeah. So, love you, Joe. Now, with this, with the blue, we're only gonna go halfway. So do exactly what we just did, but just halfway. Because, like, if you go all the way in with the blue, it's gonna kind of look funny. So, yeah. I mean, you can still make it like all like smoky and like you want it to show up, but yeah, just like about a quarter to halfway. And then you can wipe it off, clean it off, do whatever, because we're pretty much done with that brush. So, alrighty. So I've noticed, like, if you get a little bit of fallout, I mean, you can always use like tissue to hold up over your eye, but that's kind of a pain when you're like really trying to work with your tools. So I don't like to do that unless I absolutely have to. That's why I do the whole cleanup thingy, because that makes work like so much better. Anyways, so okay. Now we've done that, it's time to start with liners. Get a liner, an eyeliner that is close to the same color of your skin. For me, this is the Rimmel pencil, and these Rimmel pencils, I'm gonna buy more because they're great. I just haven't had the chance. And this is a nude, so it's like super pale. And I try not to pull down because I don't like touching my face after I've put everything on, like foundation. But sometimes you have to, and you just run it in your lower waterline. And just so try not to go all the way in. And once you get that mascara on, it'll, because it kind of looks funky at first. You're like, yeah, that looks weird. But your eyes are like, woo, open now, because darkness on the bottom, especially if you have small eyes. I'm very blessed to have big eyes, but if you have smaller eyes and you're putting a lot of dark under there, you're going to be making them smaller. So you want to sometimes, depending on the look, open them up. Open those bad boys up. Make them bigger. So, okay, now we're going to be working with that gel. That's a pain in the boot. So I'm going to just work with me here, okay? I think it's not, I think it is the gel that's the problem with creating the cat eye with this. So I'm going to have to get me some of that Immortal and see if it helps. So I'm taking my Makeup Geek bent liner brush, and I'm going to stick the whole stinking thing down in there, because this is that new one, and do a little swirly swirl. I mean, you can see how it does get really close to the lash, but it's like I feel like I have to keep going in. And like those small little ones I use, I feel like I can just go and I'm done. So just start wherever the heck you want. Like I already dotted it and probably messed the whole thing up. This side for some reason is really hard for me. Like this particular eye. So I'm going to be really quiet, so I'm sorry. Maybe I can I do it with this one? I can't see as well. I think I'm going to try going from the outside and work my way in. But you can do it any way you want. If you want to start from the innards, start from the innards. And then what I do is I try to create like a triangle and then like color it in. And I already feel like I need to dip again. I think too, because I put so much of that shadow on the lid. I have shadow all over my. I should probably clean that off. I'll leave shadow all over me. That's another reason it's good to have paper towels with you, and then your little wet wipe. I need to make sure to, because like with Q-tips, you can make a really cat eye, but I always forget the Q-tips. Now I'm gonna work back in so I can get close, because like really all I need to do is pat it. I'm not gonna go all the way in, but almost all the way in. And then like see how like just by patting it, like in sections, just going, going, going. It goes really close to the lash line. No, I did go all the way in with the other eye, so I'm gonna go all the way in this eye. It also, like, whichever way you're holding the brush. So that's what I've gotten. So now I'm gonna kind of flip it the other way so I can do my first little whoop and then try to like just watch and see. Let's see how I do here, because I don't even know how I'm gonna do. But if you want, go to makeitgeek.com and you can watch her tutorial. Yeah, see, I already messed up, so I'm gonna go backwards. And she's got a cool little tutorial on how to make like the perfect cat eye. I messed that up, but it's fixable. That's what's cool, is that everything is always fixable. Or is it? Did I just totally ruin this? Hold on. Oh, good God. You my big stinking mouth. I can just turn it. Put too much on the brush. So now I have to fix the other one. See how much further that one's coming out than... Ugh. Okay, now I just need to connect right there. Straight line, straight line. Come on, work with me, brush. It's gotta be the gel. Yeah, it totally didn't turn out the same. I just need to, when that happens, just keep working your way up. And it'll eventually work itself out. So that's a little better. A little bit not happy about it, but so I'm gonna have to go in and fix this one now. That's what I get for being such a stinking chatterbox. Yes, I need to do this one thicker to match. But now I have really thick cat eyes going on. Oh, well. There you go. Marlena. Oh. Okay, that's like as much as I'm going to be able to fix it. I don't have a Q-tip. If I had a Q-tip, I might be able to fix it with my little smudgy thingy. Because now this is taking way longer than I wanted it to. I'm like wildly sorry. I'm not even done with that yet. Because the other one was perfect. And it still looks like really good. And this one's like all messed up. That other brush, I don't know. I work better with the other brush. Just need a straight line. Whoa! That wasn't supposed to come out. Breathed in. Not smudging. And this is like no do-overs. Oh, has it been such a long time? Can you tell? See, Gina's totally screwed up. See, look at. Oh, curse you, brush. It's totally fixable too. If I had a stinking Q-tip, I just don't want to have like a freaking 5-hour video. Oh my God, there we go. Okay, almost got it. Oh God. Okay, it's good enough. There, that's better. It's still a little smudged, but I can clean up. So it's out a little further than I would like, and then once you get your mascara on, I mean, rule of thumb, always have Q-tips with you when you're working with jawliner and doing like a big cat eye. I always forget. I always stinking forget. I don't know why. So, and this is one part too that when I get my better equipment that I'll be cutting out, because like you don't need to sit here and watch me put mascara on, like 2 coats of mascara. And this is a Pur Minerals. Remember I showed you how awesome this mascara is? Cha chugga chugga bam. I totally feel like I need to be doing romantic music when I'm pulling this out. And I would do like 2 really rad coats. You'll see when I do my next video, because I'm totally gonna fix it. Before I do my other videos with the Q-tip. So it'll be fixed by my next video. It's just like I can't like go run into the other room to go grab a Q-tip while I'm recording. That would be so not cool for you. I don't want to do that. So I might have to just get the box, because like I only ever use them for like makeup and stuff, really. Now I use them for like my ears, not in like, don't clean inside your ears with Q-tips, but like the outside. But anyways, I don't know why I'm telling you that, but yeah, always have, and that like that's just a rule of thumb, and I just didn't think I was gonna mess up, especially as badly as I did, and I did. I messed up. Because the other one came out so perfect, but for some reason it's harder for me with that particular, it's like I can use that brush on this eye, and then I need the other brush for the other eye, the smaller one. I don't get it. So I'm gonna go to make, like I said, go to makeupgeek.com and do her little tutorial on the cat eye thing, because I haven't even perfected it yet. I can only do it perfect with the other brush. So, yeah, maybe I'm just going to have to stick to that. Did I not put that away? No, I didn't. So, now we have that on. Take a dark, I would use a retractable pencil or super like a 24/7, and then the gel liner again, and we're going to tight line. Since this is a new gel, you don't need much because it's like crazy dark. And then you can stick it up in there and thick lashes. And it also makes it like if you don't want to wear eyeliner on your above, like during the week, you can do it, and it'll look really, really, really good. It'll look like you have a really nice thin layer of eyeliner on, but really it's actually under your eye. So now I'm going to take my shadows, and I'm going in with number 4. It's kind of but shimmery, so I can, because like with all that darkness and stuff, like you see how this eye is a bit more nude and this eye is a bit more nude. So you just like in the inner corner, just up and then down. And just a little pop right there. And so now after I clean under my eye, it's going to really help that. And also, once I come back and I do my little opening of stuff, so what you do is take one of your little Mojabis, like this, a concealer liquid, do a dot under each eye with concealer. You don't have to do this, but I like to because I feel it sets it better. So take like the color you use to highlight your under your brow bone. Dang it, drop something. And so for me, that's the number 2. And then so like right now, I'm going to go right under that messed up cat eye. And that kind of helps it a little bit. And then, but it not only does it help that, it cleans up. Do you see how it's like cleaning up? And you can even like, because like you know how you're pulling on your eyes and stuff, and you're kind of messing with your foundation, so like you want to like kind of go out that way if you need to. So like, I'll go get that Q-tip because it's just right there where I smudged it with that other brush thingy-majob where I need to fix it. Sorry guys, I gotta bend over. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I feel like a friggin' here's how to do makeup. I came out just fine earlier, and I had a rough morning, so yeah. Not a good excuse, I know, but what are you gonna do? So we're going to take our Lorac Perfectly Lit. We're almost done, guys. Oh my gosh, we still have to do our lips. I'm so sorry. I'm not using a stipple brush. I'm using my Coastal Scents, and this is listed on the products. It's a blush brush, but it's really tiny. So just pick up enough where it coats like a nice little coat on the brush here. So like that's plenty. And go this way. Yeah, go this way. And do it like right above where you put like your blush, and then work your way up to like your little, what are they called? Temples right here. Your temples. Where like I get all my headaches. Oh my God, I'm hungry. I gotta fix my eye before I eat. And then I have a package to open. And I will come back and do a video for that. So, I think I put a little much on that. So yeah, that. And even with like me messing up right there, I can still. Oh, quiet, Billy. I'm always like so excited videos. I like don't eat until like I've got the video done. And I've been up like way a long time already. So this is actually pretty early for me to be doing a video. So you guys got lucky today. So now we have our gorgeous highlighted cheeks and my funky eyeliner. I'll keep practicing, Marlena. I'll use the tape. It's just I don't want to have to use the tape because I don't like it taking off the makeup, but it obviously does work, so blah, blah. And I do think that that gel, I just, because I have to keep putting more and more on, it's not thick enough, so. Okay, so let's do these lips and be done with this. So take a red pencil. I like retractables best, and I'm going to hold this mirror up. And you can, most people start with their Cupid's bow, which is right here. And you just do your little V. Do, do, do. See? And you can even like do it here. Do, 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 do. If you need to like have a guideline to like, but, and then line. And if you're like me where one side's bigger, make it even. Because I have one side that's a bit bigger. So after you just line it, even while you're lining, I thought I exfoliated good enough. Apparently not. Once you're starting to line, especially on the bottom, start coloring that in. And see with your lips being all moist, it colors in really well. And this isn't a fruit punch, so it's not super red. But that gloss, that stuff we're going to put on top is super red, so. I'm going to get so many little comments. You're an idiot! I can't wait. You gotta put on eyeliner. You shouldn't even be doing these videos. Sorry. Using a new brush. Trying to get used to it. What's wrong with you? You should be able to use any brush. If you knew what you were doing. Like, I already hear it. But I love it. I know I messed up. Oh, no. I know it. It's just I don't have, like, people mess up in their videos all this. Just they have equipment to fix it. I don't! So don't give me a hard time, right? This is all live right now, and I have to do it that way. So let's get our rad. Look how pretty that is just by itself. Oh. So we're going to get that gorgeous red and start this. because we're all starlets. Every one of us, a starlet. And it's red, just it looks a lot like MAC's Russian red, because that's my favorite red. I'm hoping I'll find some when I go to the outlet. Right on top. Look at that. I wish I had my lip brush. The only thing I noticed after a while with that red cream is it does start to bleed. So you may want to keep it with you, and you may want to keep a lip liner with you, because you can just go and line your lips, or even put, like, before we do this, put a powder on and then put that on. There's like a lot of ways to help from bleeding. But I didn't know it was going to do that. So, okay, I need the cream. So it's Beauty for Real's lip cream, and really red, because it's really red. Ta. And then just right on top, like a gloss. Try to connect it, because you really want it to be super full. See how full it's getting? So you want to make sure. And I have big lips. And braces, for all of you who make fun of girls with braces, I didn't have these big old luscious lips until I had braces. And then they make your lips bigger. No plastic surgery needed. Or injections. This is a plastic surgery-free zone. If I were ever to do anything to my face, I'd fix my nose. I don't like my nose. But I probably still wouldn't even do that. And if I was ever going to do fillers, it would definitely be the laugh line. That. But I don't want to be like, I can't move my face. I'm trying to line up. Okay, that's it, guys. Look how gorgeous. Just ignore that bad eye. So it's like right there. So this is how it's going to look when you see me again. Once I'm able to go in there and fix it. But it's a really gorgeous look. You saw it when I did it the first time, and it's a lot of fun. Anytime you do a look with a like crazy gorgeous lip, like red lip, it's fun. I mean, really, you don't. I mean, and you can wear this thing because the eyes are they're not superly. I mean, like if you didn't put such dark under the like on the bottom, and you just like left the top the way that the top is, you could totally wear this as a day look. So you wear this to work. I mean, I used to wear red lips and light color eyes like every day. That was what I did. But had to start mixing it up. All right, guys, I'm done. I know it was long, but I'm getting a camera soon. I promise. I promise. I promise. I promise. I'm really promising. So thank you for watching. I'm sorry I totally messed up this eye. I'm going to go fix it before my next video. And so you can use the bent liner brush. Obviously, I need to work with it for this eye because I can do it just fine for this eye. This eye, I don't know, it gets funky. But I like the small one, but use what's comfortable. So, like, if I just don't like the bent brush, I'm going to go back to how I always did it, and it'll be fine. But use what's comfortable for you, and that's a lesson learned. I mean, you guys don't normally see when somebody messes up. So, and yes, it is fixable. I just go in there and I get my Q-tip, and you can kind of like, and it also, when you use the Q-tip, it also kind of makes it a little bit smoother. So I'll probably do it on both sides. Q-tips are like really, like, it's like almost, it's a rule of thumb to use a Q-tip when you do a cat eye. I don't know why I didn't have one with me. Anyways, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, even though I messed up the eye. Please don't let this video. Don't let this ruin. I don't know what I'm doing here, actually, because that light's a bit much. There. That's a little bit more of, because that light is really harsh, but I need it when I'm putting on the makeup. So you can see a little bit better now how pretty this look is. So I will see you in a little while for goodies. And if you like this look and want to do it the right way, and you know how to, you don't even have to do a cat eye. You can just put on some eyeliner or just tight line. It's still going to look gorgeous. I actually wasn't going to do the cat eye originally, but then I was like, no, I want to try the new brush. So that's why I ended up doing it. But it's really pretty. If you want to do it, and you want to do it however you want to do it, I do go to FabGab for the list of products and tools, jeana48h.tumblr.com, and then sign up for FabGab here before the website is done. And that is the YouTube channel. Please subscribe and please keep watching. I appreciate everybody watching. I really do. It's been amazing. You guys are amazing. And like. Even this. Like that I messed up. Go, haha, you messed up, and like it. And leave a comment. So, like, and go, I like that you messed up on camera, live. Because I would. I'd be like, that's so cool. You totally messed up, like, in front of everybody. And you were totally cool about it. You didn't go like, oh my God, the world's going to end. All right, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. Love you. Kisses. Oy.